The grey man does whatever a grey man can. Can he make a comic feed? Yes, he can. He just did. Watch now. A video from Grey Man. A video from Grey Man.
Grey Maniacs gather! Hi folks, I've got some packages to open. I've been doing a little bit of buying on eBay and maybe a bit on Facebook Marketplace now. I've got 4 packages here. I'm not quite sure what they all are. Is that even the right size for a comic? I don't know, looks a bit small. Right, I've got some rather dodgy scissors to try and open them with. I could have got them all ready in advance, but that's too much like being easy, you know? Why do it the easy way when you can do it the hard way? There's a few other bits. I've actually just made a big purchase. Made a rather large purchase, which I'll tell you about when it arrives. But basically, I'm going to tell you a bit. It was paid for by my Patreon supporters. So I do a heavy metal podcast, which some of you may know about, and I've got a few people who support me on there, and I've got a few people on the comic community who get extra videos from me. I think there's 3 people in the comic community who support me, and it all adds up. Basically, it's a cruise, and like every year, I take out what's left and what it's accrued to, and it accrued to $150, which worked out $140 odd, which worked out to about 100 and something pounds, and I spent that 106 quid. I spent that on one comic, which I will let you know when it arrives. Right, now this one, my Patreons would have seen one very similar to this already, because I did a little Patreon video where I showed off 3 comics that I picked up recently. I was going to show them now, but I've put them away somewhere. I don't know where they are. I think I've put them in the reading pile where Lois Lane's in the reading pile. That's where I put the Lois Lane books. And there's I think it was a Unexpected or a Mystery in Space, something like that. And I stuck that in the reading pile where there were some more of those books. I can't remember what it was now. I think it was an Unexpected. But the one of this that I showed, it was in low grade, which is fair enough, but I was looking at it, it had staples missing, had creases and so forth. I didn't care, it was fine as far as I was concerned. But then I spotted, after I'd finished my video, a hole through one of the pages, big old hole that affected the story on both sides. And that doesn't work for me, I'm afraid. I don't like to have the story disturbed. I like to have the full story. So I contacted the person on eBay and he gave me an immediate refund, so that's fine. It gave me an immediate refund on that. But also I thought, well, I want that book now. Does this look trimmed to anybody? Looking at the top of the book, it's definitely cut off. It might just be a miscut. Is it smaller than the normal comic in the bag though? Is it a large bag and bald that's making it look that way? I think it's a large bag and bald as well. But anyway, I've got Superman's girlfriend, Lois Lane. I know this will break your heart, Lois, but I've been married for years. For reasons I can't reveal, I had to keep my marriage a secret. I could forgive you anything, Superman, but why did you have to marry her? Challenge. Can you guess who is Superman's secret wife? Now, in the last video, I said I reckon it's Lana Lang. It's always Lana. She's got no fishy legs, so it can't be Laurie Lamaris. By the way, Terry, I say Laurie Lamaris. That's how I pronounce it. Terry's been showing her off and mentioning her in a couple of his most recent videos. That's Dead Man Comics, to people who are not in the know. Dead Man Show and Tell, or I can't remember what it's called now. Comic cover Bonanza or something. I forgot. He's Dead Man Comics to me, Terry. But he's been saying all different pronunciations for that mermaidy girlfriend of Superman's. I pronounce it Laurie Lamaris, but it doesn't mean I'm right. It's just how I say it in my head. If you think about it, unless you hear the creator tell you how they say the name, who knows what's right? So I say Laurie Lamaris. Other opinions may differ. And, I'm not going to say that you should all adopt my pronunciation, because that's not necessary, is it really? I mean, I could try and say that, and you could all just say, get stuffed. Get stuffed, Grey Man. The only opinion that you have to follow me on is that this is the beard that deserves the award this year in the CGC Awards. This is the beard where it's at, where you should all be sending and casting your votes. Casting your votes for this furry bit of goodness that I let live on my face. Someone made a comment on one of my videos. What did they say? Does it go out and hunt for its own food or so? Yeah, hunts and gathers its own food. And I replied, I said, it only hunts at night, I said. I don't know if I was quoting something. That sounds, was that not from Aliens? They mostly come out at night, mostly. Well, that's the case with my beard. It mostly comes out at night, mostly. Right, this definitely looks to be another comic. Cardboard, and a little bag inside as well. What else have I ordered? This is, oh, it's DC. Oh no, Quelle Surprise, as they may say in French, but with a better accent. It's a. Oh yes, I remember what I've ordered. This completes a run. I've got a couple of run completers here. I remember what the other one is now. Ah yes, at last. The strangest stories ever told, and this is. I'll say it in a minute, and if he watches the video, he can curse me out. Come in, there's nobody here to hurt you. Nobody, only your Uncle Hugo, the head of the family. And I like to say that's Mark from Suddenly Comics. Oh dear, because I don't know, I want to smack around the head next time I see him or something. That's why I like saying that. But yeah, he's still got slightly longer hair, but yeah, okay. Sorry, Mark. But it doesn't like Mark, doesn't it? Mate, leave a comment. Does that look like Mark? There's a small resemblance, all right, tiny resemblance. Right, I can't remember what I ordered here, but I think I know this feels like one of my books. No, it's probably just got some good packaging on it. Right, now this should be the completion of another run that I wanted, and this is not a DC comic. It's a Marvel run that I've been trying to complete for quite some time now. It should be anyway. I'll open it up and then I'll give you the story about it if it does happen to be that book. La 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 la. Why do I do the Smurfs tune for my opening music? I don't know. I think it's just one of them. There's something about the Smurfs tune that makes me want to open packages. Or is it the other way around? Maybe it's something about opening packages that makes me want to hum the Smurfs tune. Or not even hum it. La 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 it. La 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 la. Right, let's see what we have here. Yes. Right, this is the only Marvel horror title that I was trying to get the full run of, and I finally had the full run. I started collecting it a good couple of years back now, when I discovered, first of all, that Justice League of America number 10, with Felix Faust on the front with his fabulous fingers of fate or whatever it was called, was the first appearance of the Necronomicon in DC Comics. And I was like, ooh, I wonder what the first appearance of the Necronomicon in Marvel Comics is. And it happens to be in this run, Journey into Mystery. So I bought the first one that had the Necronomicon in it. I think it was issue 3 maybe. A H.P. Lovecraft story that was converted. It might be H.P. It might be one of H.P. Lovecraft contemporaries, I can't remember now. I've been blocked. I can't remember who first what story was the first mentioned in Necronomicon in this comic run. But this is number 7. It's the last one I needed. Only you stand between me and my goal, and soon, human, you shall stand no more. The Scorpion strikes. It's the last journey into mystery I needed to complete this run, so I have completed 2 horror title runs. Yay! Ah, yeah. Thumbs up to me. I'm a good boy. Last item. I vaguely recall buying something. I've been getting a bit feisty on Facebook Marketplace. That reminds me, I've got to go and check something, and I've got to pay the geezer for some British annuals that I decided to purchase on a complete whim. I haven't got room for them. I haven't read the last bunch of British annuals that I picked up, but they were free for a tenner, so I got 6. And there was others there that I was like tempted with as well, but I was like, no, don't do it. You know, just because they look nice and they give you nostalgia about when you were but a youth, don't buy them. What was I get from this other chap? I do remember picking up a few. Oh yeah! I remember the fella now. Yeah, he had a few bits on there. It was getting rid of his collection kind of thing. He had a few bits and bods, and one nice one, which I bought the nice one. and the rest of them are just not much. You know, they're like, oh yeah, oh cool, okay. Oh, that's a real mess, that one. I didn't realise that was such a mess, that one. Let's start with the real messy one. It's a Superman title. I didn't realise it was in such poor condition. Looks like someone's taken a bite out of it at the bottom there. I didn't notice that in the pictures. Or actually, there's some comic still there, so I can patch it up a little bit. But no, the front cover's got a big wedge out of it. But apparently I don't have that one. Apparently I don't have it. Although the cover's very familiar. It's not on a Staples, it's got a split down the side. I hope I didn't pay too much for that one. Because it won't worth it if I did. Right, Jimmy Olsen, number 80 and number 90. I'm sure I had this one though, but it said I didn't, so... Oh no, I have got this one. What it was, he was selling it for cheap. Like £2 or something, and I thought I could sell it to my mate for a £5. So I am going to, at least try anyway. Superman's Power, Jimmy Olsen, number 90. Yeah, it's in good shape. It's well worth a £5. I think he underestimated the price of it. But anyway, see this misshapen Hulk? He is a grotesque double of Jimmy. A criminal is conditioning him to hate Superman. You'll never forget the brainwashing of Big Jimmy. Superman, my enemy. I hate him. That's it, Big Jimmy. Clobber Superman. He's a bad man. There's Big Jimmy clobbering Superman, or pretend Superman, but he's getting his practice in to get on to clobbering the real Superman at some point. Right. Next three, there's number one. A woman rebel in an enslaved world. Starfire. You've kept my racing... Let's start again with a feminine voice. You've kept my racing chains, murdered the man I love, and you dare ask for mercy? It's Starfire number one. I needed a couple of Starfires still to finish off my Starfire run. I do like her costume. I don't think she ever went any further after this, but she just looked like a cool, interesting space fantasy warrior. Yeah, good stuff. Right, and these are a little 3-part Legion of Superheroes from the 86 run, I believe it is. The run that started in 86. So it's number 32, 33 and 34. Chapter 1, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 of a story. I'm trying to collect this full run as well. There you go, number 2. So much reading to do. But I don't care. If I die or I get a chance to read them all, that'll be fucking sad. But at the moment, I'm still ticking, so I'll keep on reading. I need to go and get my eyes tested, though. I'm reading comics like this. You know what I mean? Right, this is the nice one. This has got a nice bag as well. This one looks like it's on its Staples. It's a 12 centre. Double Batman versus Dr. Double X. Dr. X is back again. Oh, I said that again because I went all weird. Dr. X is back again with his menacing energy twin, Dr. Double X. And this time, they have a double Batman to equal the odds. Yep, that makes no sense. That must be the Silver Age. But it's a nice little Detective Comics. Number 316. Yeah, I hope I've had a decent price for it. I've bought it now. It's too late to worry about. I've forgotten this was coming. But yeah, I probably would have worked it out eventually when I looked at my PayPal messages on my email. Yeah, so that's cool. That's it. So nice little comic books to add to the old collectione. I'll put a bit of tape on this one. Put it in my drawer. Well, I'll read it first, of course. That looks like an Adams cover. I'd say that was Adams. Is that an Adams face? I reckon it probably is. But don't quote me on it. Because I ain't so good at recognising the artist. Do you know what I mean? Someone's randomly written the word engine on that comic. Fair enough. Right. Oh, yes. It's great to finish off a couple of runs. Nicely done. And of course, lovely Lois. A beautiful Lois. Isn't she sweet? Lois, she looks a bit mean, look a bit annoyed there. Don't make Lois angry. You wouldn't like her when she's angry. That was Lois, wasn't it? The Incredible Lois? I can't remember now. I could be confusing with another character. Anyway, that's enough from me. In fact, it's probably far too much from me, to be honest. I mean, you don't need too much of me now, do you? Small doses, keep them keen and all that. Right, cheerio. Until next time, have a great, amazing day, and may all your news be good news. Have a great amazing day. I'll have a great amazing day. Have a great amazing day. I hope you have a great amazing day.